Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Evan Better Presents Minecraft Feed the Beast. Check off a couple more things on the old list. I found out the hard way that handling uranium is fatal. I didn't have this built, even with my fancy armor on. I picked up some of that right there, some of those byproducts, and it instantly poisoned me to death, and I died. So, not good. Did not enjoy at all. I'm going to eventually, so you can see here, we now have up to 2200 uranium. My uranium. Nobody else's. We got a little bit of lead piles here. Those are not radioactive. Stone dust, not radioactive. But that tiny pile of uranium, fucking kill you dead. This is that tiny pile of uranium refined. Uranium-235, very highly toxic, kill you dead. We got our dense plates now, so let's take another peek at what there is to see. What the hell? Oh. You can see down there I have glass fiber cable made. I have my suit made. Some more manufacturing equipment here. I actually really screwed up when I was putting in this glass fiber cable. I accidentally destroyed like a couple of... I didn't destroy it on purpose, but I should say I destroyed it on purpose to put in the line and then forgot to put it back. I broke like the line, the ME line to half the machines in this room. I broke the power line from up here to half the machines in this room, and nothing was working, and I was like, why? Oh, I probably don't have enough power. Okay. So I fixed the ME line, and then I was like, oh, I probably just don't have enough power, so I built... Oh, actually that won't work. So I thought I just didn't have enough power, right? So I built another 5 of these guys here in the belief that I didn't have the power I needed. So this cable here can hold up to 512. It's still good. It's still good. This cable here, this is such overkill nonsense on my part. This cable here can handle up to 8,024 EU, something like that. It's just absolute overkill. It's a waste of money, actually. I'm actually kind of contemplating ripping this back out because this stuff is incredibly expensive. This is diamond. Okay, think of it this way. Every time I make this pipe, it's a diamond. It's a freaking diamond. I don't know why I decided, and you can see it's everywhere. So I'm thinking about ripping this back out because this is going to be required for the nuclear reactor. Well, no. See, this is the problem I'm running into. Is once I have these nuclear reactors built, I'm going to have to change this. Because here's an MFSU and a MFE, and then I have my transformers, right? Transformers, these two are not needed anymore because everything runs off of these. So you can see here, everything's up to 512. Well, this is at 128. That's bizarre. Oh, I'm just getting a bit of a lag in the information here. Yeah, see, look at that. 128, I look at it, it's 512. Yeah, so all the machines, except for a couple, which I will have to add transformer upgrades to a couple of these machines because anything that runs on EU, if they ever get around to fixing Industrial Craft Experimental and it doesn't have these problems where like things don't explode and stuff like that, which isn't a problem, but if that ever happens, all my machines are going to go up in smoke. Now, this cable, like I said, is insulated high voltage cable. It can handle up to 2,000 volts. And this is a high voltage solar array. I was able to build one. I built one. You have to remember that this one is the equivalent of 512 of the small ones. Now, I don't know if I showed you guys this. I have to automate it because it's not working... It's not working perfectly at the moment, and I can actually set it up so that it will. I just haven't gotten around to it. Oh, we're actually getting less and less of these. That's not good. Last time we had more. This is my automated rubber farm. So we have a planter. How's our fertilizer? We still have plenty. A fertilizer and a harvester. Alright? I simply do this. Stick these in there. It plants them. The fertilizer should kick in a second and fertilize them. And then the harvester will harvest them. Of course, when I'm trying to show shit, it won't do it. The sunflower plants are, unfortunately gone. I don't know where they ended up. Maybe they're in here. No. I accidentally turned the harvester facing this direction, and it harvests everything in its way. Oh, there you go. See, it just fertilized something. But yeah, so I need a lot more of these plants, like another 100, so that I can just fill this machine up and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Which means I really have to harvest everything that's over here and not replant it, and then go stick them over into this machine here. Because this is actually pretty effective. If you look at how much rubber I have, yeah, we're up to 4,630 rubber now. The next step will be to automate this somehow. And these plants are annoying. Look what happens when you go in them. And it gets worse if you go near a full one. It poisons you. A mature one poisons you and gives you nausea. The baby ones just give you nausea. Oh, God, that's making me freaking dizzy. Whoa. But anyway, yeah. Why am I growing uranium plants? Because I want to have a few more pieces of uranium in the system, obviously. Duh. This was fertilizer, a fertilizer recipe I made to try and speed up that process out there, because regular bone meal doesn't work as well. You need to use the fertilizer. Now, this essence dust, I had over 80,000 of it, and you think, holy shit, 80,000, like that's a lot. That is a hell of a lot. It made 1,506 strong essence. After I refined it all down, I was left with 1,506 strong essence. That's all. That is all. 80,000 of this. Well, the numbers are skewed, but basically 80,000 of this made 1,500 of this. All right? It's kind of upsetting when you think about it that way. I just want to clear out anything in here that doesn't belong. What is that doing in here? That shouldn't be in the system. That should have gone automatically straight to the manufacturing system. I gotta do like a clean out of this network, because I mean, look at this tin oreberry bush. What the fuck? What are you doing in there, tin oreberry bush? Let's put the rubber back in. I'm kind of kicking myself that I was processing all those rubber tree saplings, but at the time I didn't need rubber tree saplings. What I needed was the rubber. Let's take these informational panels and recycle them. Oh, I don't have enough levels. Luckily, I'm in a place that I can get more levels. That's better. This is why I keep you around. Because you're damn useful. Yes, you are. Alright, tin oreberry bushes. It's kind of silly when you think about it. Why do I even keep this around, this oreberry farm? This was pretty useful at the beginning when it was hard to get my hands on resources. But now I'm swimming in, like, I have 10,000 of every single ingot. 20,000 of iron. I've got more resources than I know what to freaking shake stick at. But you know what? It's the simple things like this that are actually kind of fun to do sometimes. Don't forget that. I mean, it's, you can see here, just, the whole bloody island is becoming just a maze of pipes and wires now, isn't it? I eventually want to fill the rest of the vault with, more ores. I have nothing but ore blocks in there. This is one of the greatest things I got from the Twilight Forest. It's come in handy. Oh, no. No! Okay, certain items cannot be undone, obviously. Certain items. But, like, if I just put this wrench in here... Oh, okay, I can't do the wrench either. What about this cable? Hey, what the hell? Okay, so simple. There you go. That's not even that simple, but I guess items that have only one layer of construction to them can be removed, like broken down. This is a complex thing where you have to refine a certain item to make another item kind of idea. Same with this. So that's why you can't do that. So we'll throw the old information panel extenders back in the system because I can't do anything with them at the moment. There's a few things in here like fuel tanks. Where are those fuel tanks? I accidentally made like 40 fuel tanks. There they are, 41 fuel tanks. Accidentally made that. I needed them for one machine, and I needed 2 of them. I accidentally made like 44 of them. Or some crazy number. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of them. Mining pipes. Never going to use the miner again. Oh, that reminds me. We need to go back to the Nether. Oh, let's take a little peek on our tree farm. See, this is the problem. Some of these saplings don't quite make it into the harvester, and then they get lost. See, just like that. Some of the freaking saplings don't make it in, and it's a problem because basically this has got a negative return. Then, where did that plant? Oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, here you go. You can actually see the fertilizer at work. Look at that. That is the fertilizer at work. The harvester will come along in a second and start cutting all this stuff down. But yeah, that's what I designed that to do, and it's actually working. It's just I got to get it a little bit better. I just put one of these fancy extenders in it. I did have the top tier one, the emerald one, but the emerald one places it beyond the borders of this island here. And you can see it's still making more and more plants. I wish it would stop because these plants can't grow tall. I'm getting like one piece of wood from those ones. And you don't get too many plant drops from that either. So there's some downsides to this. There's definitely some downsides to this. The way it plants the trees, for one, is no good. I can't fix that, though. That's just the way... It's just inherently how it is. Nothing I can really do to fix that. Whoop. Okay, we got the wrench. We don't need that. Let's take some of that. Oh, I added a little bit more to the Mistcraft building, just to make it look a little nicer. I didn't like the way it was looking. It looked like a grain silo. It still looks like a grain silo. I'm not the greatest at designing this shit, but I don't have the resources or the time to get into making some beautiful, Shin from the Yogscast style building. I don't have time for that noise. I do not have the time. So, back to the Nether. You know how much I love going to the Nether. Oh, look at you. Gotcha. I'll take your tears and your experience. I want to set up another pump right here just to get these blocks here. It seems like a waste not to try and grab them. Well, that's not good news. We're almost down. Oh, God. The frickin' lava is just pumped out so goddamn fast. I mean, look at that. It's already down to where it's going to be. This is the source blocks. This source block field went all the way out to basically here. And this is as far as it's going to reach, I think. Alright. The pump's still working fine, though. That's good. I have a feeling this pump's probably hit the bottom of its lava source by now. Yep. Wow. That did an impressive job. This hasn't moved a centimeter. I need to go and move. There's no way to do that. I'm just going to tear this stuff out now. There's no way for me to move this to where it needs to be. It's just not possible. Pain in the ass. That's what it is. Yep. The system has hit bottom. Shut up, you stupid ghast. Ooh, careful. Oops. I gotta watch where I'm at. Ah! Thank God there's no lava below me. I just need some of these resources, so... Because it takes a little bit more than 64 to build one of those shelters. And the only reason I need the shelter is there's two little bastards, the fire bats and the ghasts, who don't like me building in their territory. But I say, go to hell, you douchebags. I don't care what you think. All right. Well, let's see. As long as I extend it out this way, I can go right out that way. Where did it pump out to? It pumped out to right about here. Okay, so we need to actually like go a little bit further than that. So it's probably better to pump out from this side here. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Regular material. Wish I'd brought more cobblestone. Another fort? What in the hell? What is up with these things? They're frickin' everywhere. Normally you have the hardest time finding a fort in the Nether. I found about 4 now. There's been about 4. I even destroyed one with the quarry. But I'm gonna move that Nether quarry as well. It's just not going to be able to function here any longer. I'd hate to use a expensive material to make this bridge. Okay. Another 5 blocks. Okay, just keep going out with it. Okay, let's put down the good stuff. So, you know, I was thinking about some of the things I need to expand, and one of them is I need to expand the power generation place. I want to kind of like get that liquid fuel boiler up and running, right? But I haven't decided exactly how I want to do that. I was thinking about, originally, I was thinking about like, what about these geothermal generators? I have a lot of them. One high voltage solar array, it's not really cutting it. I need to make more of those MFSUs. I need a place to store all this power. I need to make one of those giant capacitor batteries. It's like, there's so many things to do. With the nuclear power plant being built, I'm going to build a capacitor bank down there, obviously, because I got that huge cavern, and quite honestly, not everything I need is stored down there yet. So. How many times have we done this now, right? This is becoming a usual task for us. We've built this half dozen times already. But that's the beautiful thing about the Nether, isn't it? You never run out of lava. Never, ever, ever, ever do you run out of lava. La da 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 da. There we go. Beautiful. I'm getting kind of good at building those, if I do say so myself. And we'll just protect ourselves a little bit from ghast attack. Oops. It's gonna make it hard to get in there. There we are. Ghast could never shoot down this line. He would have to stand on the bridge to shoot down this line. Alright. Perfection. Pump number 2, I guess, would be what it's called. Delete. Delete. New waypoint, pump 2. Okay. What the hell? Oh, an imp. What the hell are you doing in there, you stupid imp? Alright, so let's get up here and tear this quarry down. It did good. It's done its job. I don't need to keep it here any longer. I think it is, truth be told, I think it's actually pumping liquid. But I don't see that happening, so I don't think it is. Because look, it lights up on its own. If I should get make a glass tank, actually, and just check it out. That's what I'll do for when I come back here. Alright, so let me just think about what I need to get here. Okay. So, I moved the Quarry Plus from down there to over here. Everything's set up and ready to go. Filters are on. Power's on. I figured out why the Pump Plus wasn't working. I didn't realize it, but you actually have to click it with a wrench in shift mode, and it'll adjust itself to be the same. It'll do the same thing as the entire. You can set it up to suck out the entire quarry's worth of lava. This quarry is a little bit different. This quarry is a true 256 by 256. So it's a monster. No other way to say it. Is this working? I think it's working. We'll find out in a half second. Yep. Okay. Oh, I haven't even set this up. Oh, it's set up from the last time. It's set to default. Perfect. So, look at that. Look at that piece of gloriousness. Now we just have to put up a little bit of a shield here, protect it a slight bit. Because we don't want a ghast in all their gloriness to shoot it and pop it off, do we? No, we don't. There we are. So there we go. We now have our new Quarry Plus set up. So let's just destroy the old waypoint. And we'll go over here. Set up our new waypoint. Beautiful, isn't it? So now I'm hoping that the Pump Plus will be actually able to suck out the lava, like I had originally hoped it would. Seems like it's doing its job. All the good stuff's going through, all the bad stuff's not. Now that's going to take a long time, because like I said, that's a true 256 by 256. Not like the last one, which was, as you can see here, whatever this size is. To give you an idea, is you can't even see the end. Well, let's take a look at the map. You can see this line is 3 times the length of what this one over here is. So this is a proper this is a proper nether quarry. This one's going to last, oh, that's going to take a very long time. Even with enchantment 5, efficiency 5, I mean, on that thing, it's going to take a very long time. So there we go. We don't have to worry about that anymore. What we got accomplished here? We got our pump set up again in the lava lake, and it's doing its job. Seems like it's grabbing a decent radius of around itself here. I wish it would go a little further, but that's fine. It's doing its job very nicely. And our Quarry Plus is doing its job now too. Alright, let's get out of this hellhole. Let's get out of this urine-soaked hellhole. We object to the term urine-soaked hellhole when you could have said PV-soaked headhole. Oh, cheerfully withdrawn. Alright, guys. What? Ugh, what a shame this thing is still being a bitch. It's being a bitch! I think I'm going to set up the automation on this next. We're down to 47 now. It keeps getting lower and lower and lower. Every time I plant, it's getting less and less and less. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Yeah, see, that's the fertilizer at work. And that, my friends, is the harvester at work. Violent little bastard, isn't it? And you can do whatever the hell you want to do with that. Alright. Well, thanks very much for watching, guys. This has been another episode of Evan Better Presents Minecraft Feed the Beast. We're getting further and further along in our goals. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode.